When it's all said and done and it's time for me to check out of here, I don't plan to regret anything that I didn't do. How about you?
Judgmental.
So I studied psychology a little bit in college, and one of the most memorable moments in my college career was during a psychology class where we talked about the stages of life. The stage that stuck with me most was the one in which you're in the latter years of life, and some psychologists call it the reflective stage or the assessment stage that you reach later on in life. Now, in that stage is when you look back and you say, wow, what did I do with my life? Did you achieve greatness or the goals you wanted to achieve? Or do you regret not starting or doing something you meant to do a long time ago? At that point in life, it's too late to go back and do those things. There's no time machine invented yet to go back and do these things. So at that point in life, you're figuring, what is it that I wish I had done? I don't know why this haunts me so much, but I'm glad that it does. You see, it pushes me to say, why not? Or better yet, why not now? Well, I'll tell you what, if you're watching this right now, you still got time. I still got time. You still got time. Why not do it? A few weeks ago, I did a video about executing, about starting things and getting it done. So let's talk a little bit further about that. My father indirectly taught me a very valuable lesson about that. On his sickbed, he was telling me about things he wished he had done. Now, my dad was a serial entrepreneur. He had lots of businesses back to back to back. He was a barber, a farmer, had a construction company, a hauling company, and probably a dozen companies I never knew about. But in his latter years, he had a construction company that was doing very well that he had started in his latter years of life, and it was growing to be a very successful business. I'll never forget him laying in bed and saying, son, I wish I had stuck with and started that construction company a lot earlier and been with it from day one. It would have been a lot bigger now. Boy, that hit me. And it's changed the way I've done things ever since. You see, the lesson he taught me, actually lessons that he taught me were two things. One, definitely start, execute, do what you say you're going to do. But more importantly, if you find something that works, stick with it. For the highs and the lows, if that's your passion, stick with it and see it through. He regretted not starting and sticking with it sooner. Because it isn't always the person who does it first. More often, it's the person who does it consistently. He made me realize right then that if I have a passion for something, do it. If you have the time, the energy, and the health to do something that you want to do, especially when it's your passion, do it now so you don't have any regret when the time comes to look back on your life and wish you had done it. Don't wait until tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is not promised. Not to mention, life does get in the way. Hey, this isn't a deep one, but if I can catch one person or help one person to start doing something they really want to do right now so they don't regret it later, that's what I'm here to do. Then what I'm saying today is all worth it. That life stage is going to come when you're going to look back and assess what you've been doing and reflect on what you could have done. But I bet for you, that time is not here yet. So let's do it. Let's not regret anything we should have, would have, could have done. I'm not, and I hope you won't either. So I want to encourage you to start those ideas. Jump on those ideas right now, today. Start that business. Make that leap of faith into that new career or that new degree or that new job or just that fun adventure you know you want to do. Because there's going to come a time when you wish you can go back and tell your younger self, just do it. Hey, yo, this is Judge. I'm just thinking out loud. That's why my thoughts are so judgmental. YouTube.com/judgemedia. Hit me up on Twitter, SoJudgeMental. Snapchat, SoJudgeMental. Instagram, SoJudgeMental. Love you.
Judgmental.